What's up, everyone? Vince Ingenito here, and you have tuned in for the 4th Review in Progress discussion panel for Destiny. I'm Vince Ingenito, the guy who's going to be reviewing the game and reviewing the game. This is my buddy, Destin Legary.
Hi.
Come on, snap it up, snap it up.
I'm Destin. That's me.
This is my buddy, Alfred.
Hi.
I
don't know.
Diaz.
What up?
Yeah.
And my other friend, Jared Petty.
I'm Jared. I know my own name, and I'm actually aware that I'm here, unlike the rest of them. Yeah.
So our topic for today, I've been playing the game and forming my ideas. You guys have been watching me live, and today what we're going to discuss is how do we feel about the game after the story, after you hit level 20? What is the post game like, and do we think it's enough to keep people hooked? Destin, you were the first of us, I believe, to hit level 20.
To cross the threshold.
Yeah,
Just go with it, Alfred. Let's let it happen.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Go.
Oh, you hit 20 first.
Run with it.
Then somebody went past 20.
21!
And to do that,
Right.
what you need to do is do a lot of strikes or run into the Crucible to kind of level up your ranking in the Crucible or with the Vanguard missions. So you can get weapons and armor with motes of light.
With light on them,
Right,
right?
because
Yeah.
experience
mostly
is no
armor,
longer as relevant as it was. Now
Sure.
it's all about upgrading your gear to increase your levels. So,
exactly.
and also upgrading those slots in your gear. I think that's one of the things some people have missed. Is not only is it getting better gear, but it's upgrading the gear that's going to.
And specifically, it's getting gear that has the light stat on it. You need to raise your light. The more light you get, the more your effective level will go up. So I guess the question really is, with the daily and weekly quests that they're offering, and with the strike missions existing as they are, we don't have raids yet. We should hopefully later this month. Is this content, is this chase to get more light and level up your effective, get to your higher effective levels, get better gear? Is that gonna keep you playing?
Well, for me, it's been great because I didn't do all the strikes right away because we tried Moon at level 2 levels over, and it was really difficult. So we did it at 20.
I did it today at 20. I did it today at 20.
It was still really tough, but we got through it.
Yeah, it was awful.
So now that I'm 21, I'm going back and playing these strikes for the first time. Oh, this is so cool! I'm experiencing something new, and I want to keep going. I want to see more strikes. And every time one of those things drop out of a guy, like a rare or even a green, you just run over there. I'm like, oh, it's gonna have Hardonic Essence in there, and I need that to upgrade my armor, and
That's true. All the
really
drops
exciting.
all the drops that you don't need actually help you to upgrade the stuff that you have that you do need. So for you, post game for you is almost going to be the same as the during game because you're playing mostly the multiplayer, right?
Yeah, for me, I kind of just found out that multiplayer was the quickest way to just level up my character, so then I just stuck with that. I almost got to the end game, campaign-wise, but I didn't finish that yet. So
I'd like to interrupt for a second. Are you wearing purple socks to celebrate going over the edge of level 20?
Getting your legendary gear.
When you finish, I was gonna say that's the color of legendary.
Yeah, exactly.
Your socks are the stuffs of legend.
I thought it was just a subtle hit. He kept pulling back during the camera. That's he's just trying to show them.
For me, I'm on I just finished up my second level 20 character, and I still want to play. There's still raids. There's still the Iron Banner that I want to get into.
Iron Banner is really the end game for you, right? That's really what the end game is for the people who care about PvP. Is having all the limiters taken off, and it be just whoever is the most powerful is the one who's going to win.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Personally, it's hard to say if the end game is going to keep me hooked or not. I love loot grinds. I love loot hunts. But it's always for me, getting more powerful is always about what can I do now that I couldn't do before. So the question is, what can I not do right now at level 20 that I'm going to be able to do at 21 and 22?
It's not level 24 strikes that are impossible. That's what you can do.
True, but the level 24 strikes are just the level 20 strikes at a higher level.
Yeah,
though, right?
are there new worlds to explore? Are there new places
Right.
to find? I've enjoyed Destiny, but I think that while it's a well-designed game, I don't feel like I'm progressing. I feel like I'm getting beefier, so I can do the same thing over and over again.
True.
And that's a part of it that I haven't enjoyed as much as I thought I would.
We're all working towards that raid.
Sure, right? And I guess that's the missing piece of the puzzle, right? Until we know what the raids are. If the raids are just the same exact areas, and we're just taking a different route through them, and then fighting another large servitor or another large vanguard or something. Then I don't know if the raids are really going to be
exactly
what's going to keep me hooked. But if these raids are really what they say they are, which is that it's not going to be like a 3-man fire team. It's going to be like what they said, a full 6-man. So basically 2 3-man fire teams are going to be required.
Supposed to be really long too.
Right, and they're supposed to be really long. So if there's multiple of those raids,
I mean, if we're talking about large new content areas to explore,
and they're each an hour long or something,
that's a very different thing.
And they're like impossible to do at level 20.
But that's a big if. I'm talking about what we're seeing in front of us right now, and in front of us right now is a compelling, interesting game that's going to get boring fairly quickly for me if there's not more.
Sure, I mean,
I thought it would, but then I switched over to subclasses, and there's enough variation in the subclasses to kind of change up your character and keep things fresh.
Because you don't when you even as you're leveling up your main, one subclass, you're not getting anything in the other subclass. That's something that I realized when I hit level 15 was that it wasn't just going to carry over all my stuff. It was going to be like, if I want to do that subclass, it's literally like starting a character from scratch. Except I'll have my current level.
Oh my god, I'm so weak. I'm so weak.
No grenades.
The Titan and Hunter subclass. So good.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, because in the Hunter subclass has Blade Dancer, so instead of like having the pistol, which is like 3 kills, right? This one I jumped into like 6 people and knifed all of them, and it was fine. It's like time-based, and then you can teleport too.
And I haven't been smart enough to figure out the most effective way to use the Titan Shield yet, but I'm sure there are some wonderful fire team applications for that.
Hopefully, and that's the thing, is that hopefully the raids will bring out the different strengths and weaknesses of the classes more, because right now it does feel like it's just, hey, we're all good at killing things and staying alive, and we just do that in different ways, but don't necessarily need to do it together. So hopefully the raids will make the class designs feel a little bit more significant than they do right now. And I also think that since you hit level 20 and you finish the story, there's still, even in your first class, stuff to unlock, and a whole subclass. That at least the grind for skills will keep some people along. So it's going to take some time to figure out. But I think there's some content, but questions we still have are what the raids are really going to look like, and if there's really enough room to grow into those new levels to make it worth it. But thank you very much for watching. There's obviously much more we can say on Destiny. We're going to do this again tomorrow for after our last day of live streaming the review in progress. That'll be 10 to 2 tomorrow. Thank you so much if you've been tuning in. Thank you for watching us, and if anything else you need on Destiny, whether it's the best ways to play or you just want to see one schmo just go through the game and see what his thoughts are, keep it locked right here to IGN.